Hey friends! So today I'm going to be sharing a bunch of cultural, historical, and really cool things about Guatemala. While I was staying at Lake Atitlan, I had an incredible opportunity to go with one of the elders to one of the oldest towns around the lake to learn about the food, the culture, the clothing, how they make the dresses, the skirts, and a bit of disturbing dark history. So I'm going to share all of that with you today. We're going to start with the not so nice history between the US and Guatemala, and then we will segue into the uplifting stuff. Welcome back. Some pretty disturbing history there, to put it lightly. I also think it's fair to mention that the United States of America was not the only country during these time periods performing human experiments. I mean, you have everybody around the world from England, France, Germany, Japan. This was a very popular time for many governments to be doing uninformed, no consent, human experiments on a lot of innocent people. Why do I want to share this stuff? I want to share this stuff because I think it's truly important as you travel to learn the uncomfortable history, not to take responsibility for it, not to solve the problem or apologize, but to wipe away any judgment or arrogance, anything like that. I think it teaches humanity, and I think that is the most important thing to have while you are traveling. And I also think it harbors the deepest level of appreciation to the kindness of people in the country you are a visitor in. So let's get to the more uplifting stuff. As I mentioned in the introduction, I went on a tour with one of the elders to one of the oldest towns on the lake, Santiago. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it so real right now. She started the tour off with so much sass and personality, many questions. Why are you not married? Why are you traveling alone? Why do you not have children? All of this very heavy on the judgment. Nonetheless, she took Porter and I around the entire town. She took us to so many places. She knew everything about everyone, every place, and Porter went on his first tuk-tuk ride. She took me to many places, including a place I would have never gone on my own as a tourist. What you're looking at here is where people come to worship. They worship Mashimon. He is better known as a protector to all, light and dark. He was a trickster, a womanizer, and protector of couples. He likes cigarettes, moonshine, beer, and chocolate. People come here when they are very sick, like this woman. From here, we went to the next stop, which was learning all about the fabric and how the clothing is made. When you are in Guatemala and you are around Mayan people, you will see that they wear all cotton clothing. And when I tell you everything is made by hand, literally everything is manual labor that is very detailed and time consuming.
Where are you from?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Sí,
Country?
Estados Unidos.
Okay.
Sí.
Wisconsin.
Do you know Chicago?
Chicago, yeah?
Norte Chicago.
Ah, norte de
Sí.
Chicago. Okay.
Here he is making one skirt. It takes 6 meters or 18 feet of material to make.
Una falda de una mujer aquí.
Ah, okay.
Una falda de una mujer aquí.
Sí,
Is
sí.
this falda?
Sí,
Para mujer.
skirt. Sí.
Skirt, yeah.
Sí.
Necesita 6 metros de largo
Wow.
para vestir.
Ah,
Sí.
es grande.
Sí, es grande el
The most mind-blowing part for me is all of the shapes that are in the skirts. Here he is showing me there are stars, there are butterflies, there are symbols representing the lake and the community, and it is just mind-blowing to me.
La mariposa, el chumil. Es la comunidad.
Each skirt will take
Aquí está
one
el árbol.
person 2 months
Sí.
worth of work to make.
Ok, este es el patrón. El primer paso son ordenar los jaspes, luego estructurarlo aquí en el tejido. Si solo una persona hace todo el tejido de 6 metros, necesita 2 meses y 3 semanas. Desde diseños hasta terminar todo.
At the end of the tour, Sarah said I could go home on my own or join her for lunch, so we went to lunch. And I just want to say, Guatemala has the absolute best corn. I'm not going to do a deep dive on all of the meanings, like white for bones, yellow for muscle, red for blood, cardinal directions, corn god. Just eat as much as you possibly can. It is delicious. And this was such a lovely ending. I got to spend time with her elderly friends, playing Scrabble, learn about Guatemala's past and present. And I just want to take a moment to honor Sarah because since going on this tour with her, she has passed away. That is a lot of information in less than 9 minutes, but there is more to go. The next day, Porter and I went to a very special dinner. Here are my thoughts about the dinner and everything that we got to eat. Porter and I just left Jose's house. We had a Sunday dinner people who I do not even really know invited me into their home for a meal that they spent more than 48 hours preparing. When is the last time you prepared something for a complete stranger visiting your country that took you more than 4, let alone 48 hours? Or the last time you were invited into somebody's home who took that much time, care, love to prepare something for you that represents their country? I start to get teary-eyed because it's just, this is why I travel, and this is why it truly breaks my heart that people don't travel, or not even that they don't travel. It truly breaks my heart when people have a complete lack of humanity in their communities, because people matter. Anyways,
This is patin.
Patin?
Patin.
They're tiny little fishes, dry fishes, salty with tomato
De zona del lago.
from the lake. Ah, okay. Okay, this is meat and this is fish. That one is from like very thin meat, and they put a lot of salt and then they dry it, and it's the same technique but a different meat.
they marinate it in orange juice for 48 hours in the sun. And I'm actually wondering if there's more reason behind this practice. In Mexico, for panuchos, they also use a specific type of orange to marinate the meat. And I'm very curious to look into this because meat obviously has a lot of iron. Vitamin C helps your body absorb iron. So I'm kind of keen to dig down that little rabbit hole. Anyways, they marinate the meat in the orange juice in the sun for 48 hours.
Y sabe a pescado, ¿verdad que no? Está rico. Y el recado le da mucho sabor.
Aunque lo vamos a emplatar y ya lo pasamos.
Mucho pescado. If you are a soup lover like I am, you will absolutely love this traditional Mayan soup called caquic. Now, full transparency, the original dish is a spicy turkey soup. However, they used chickens that they raised on their own property and definitely tamed the spice for baby Ashley. The rice is cooked with tomato and onion, and then the soup is cooked with everything. As you can see, the chicken feet there, lots of herbs, spices. The broth is mouth-watering delicious. And then it is served with tomatillos and fresh avocado. Absolutely one of the best soups I have had in the entire world. Also, please do not compare restaurant-style soups to what you would get in someone's home. Say hello. Say hello. Okay, our first month in Guatemala is complete, and we haven't gone to a volcano or on a coffee tour or like really anything, but it's been the best month ever. I don't want to cry saying this, but the best part of traveling has always been the people. So I have been staying at this house here in Santa Catarina on Lake Atitlan for 1 month, and I have never even met the man who owns it. How did I end up here? Facebook groups. Facebook groups are always connecting me with amazing people around the world. I posted in, I posted in a Toyota overlanding group, actually looking for recommendations for South America. And in the text, I stated that I was currently in Guatemala. I literally just crossed the border that day. A man named Byron commented saying that he has a place at the lake. If I need a place to stay, send him a message. And I was like, yep, I'm doing that. I am the person that's like, oh, whenever you're in England or Germany, I'm coming. I am coming. After a busy week, it was time for some rest because Porter and I were back on the road camping. This was our absolute favorite spot to camp on the entire lake. We spent 1 week camping out here, and if you do stay here long term, definitely ask for a cash discount. And I guess I just want to end this video by saying, if you think back to the beginning of the video with the disturbing history between the US and Guatemala, here I am, an American in Guatemala, and every single Mayan and Guatemalan that I have had the deepest pleasure to meet and know has been nothing but gentle, kind, caring, and just absolutely amazing human beings. Stay tuned for the next one.